What's going on, everybody? Paul Hickey here with NoOffSeason.com. This is your weekly basketball card market update on the Sports Card Strategy Show feed, where we dig into the basketball card market, what's happened over the last 7 to 14 days, and pull out some potentially actionable insights for you, but leave the rest to our full episodes of the Sports Card Strategy Show coming to you every Monday and Wednesday, and the premium pod at NoOffSeason.com every Friday. Today's episode is brought to you by CGC Cards, the perfect place to slab your favorite sports cards. From their crystal clear holders to their affordable pricing, CGC Cards is the perfect stop for your grading needs. Visit cgccards.com to start grading today. It's also brought to you by NoOffSeason.com, the number one place to get all the information you need to make money flipping sports cards. Get a free 30-day trial over at NoOffSeason.com today to check out our formula-based sports card rankings, new inventory tracker feature that we just launched, the premium pod, sports card school, and much, much more. Let's jump into the basketball card market data as the NBA season approaches, the in-season tournament. Let's start by looking at top basketball cards by sales volume over the last 14 days. Let's start with raw cards only. And we're gonna see that at the top of that list, surprisingly, is Mark Jackson, his 1990 Hoops base, because the Menendez brothers are in the background. Raw, the number one selling raw card by a wide margin over the last 14 days, 816 sales, averaging $16.94 for that card. Crazy. Victor Wembanyama's 2023 Topps Chrome Base Raw is next. 259 sales in the last 14 days. Average sale price just under $15, $14.70. Wemby's Base Prism Raw from 2023 is next. 219 sales, average sale price just under $22, $21.92. And then the new release, 2024 Select WNBA. Caitlin Clark, her Concourse number 72 Raw, sold 175 times in the last 14 days. Average sale price, $57.87. Pick your raw Caitlin Clarks carefully, because if you want to be first to the market, you better get a PSA 10 with that high buy-in price of $58. That's crazy. But you could make some money on that if you get a PSA 10 and are first to the market. Wemby's 2023 Phoenix 256 base raw is next. 160 sales, average sale price $7.07. Got to believe people are just ripping that out of blasters and whatnot and selling it raw. Not sure there's a play there. The Concourse Blue retail for Wemby, select number 87, sold 156 times, average sale price $5.95. The Optic Base Wemby, 145 sales, average sale price just under $8. And the 2023 Prism Deca, which is one that I've mentioned several times on this show recently. That's an interesting one. The throwback design of Prism from a separate release, 134 sales, just under $40 average sale price. His Mosaic debut, Raw 257, 129 sales, average sale price $4.51. And then we finally get to Anthony Edwards, 2020 Prism Base 258 Raw, 127 sales, average sale price $17.51. We see if the formula at NoOffSeason.com likes that card. Go check out NoOffSeason.com and our sports card rankings. All right, top graded cards by sales volume in the basketball card market over the last 14 days. Wemby's 2023 Prism Base PSA 10 already a pop 22,150, which is crazy. But we've seen Ja Morant's sell very well with a similar pop years after it was, pretty much all graded. So 382 sales of that card in the last 14 days, averaging out at about $88 per sale. The PSA 9 of that card, 234 sales, averaging out at around $27 per sale. The Concourse Blue retail PSA 10 number 87 for Wemby, 178 sales in the last 14 days, averaging out at around $36. Caitlin Clark, here we go. These are the Panini Instant Draft nights that we made our plays on. Lefty and I made our big plays on, made a lot of money on this card raw to grade. 173 sales of the PSA 9. Average sale price $81. The PSA 10 averaging out now 151 sales in the last 14 days, averaging out around $255. My co-host on the Sports Card Strategy Show, Lefty McKee, wonders, could that still be a raw to grade play? So the raw version of that card coming in at around $74, the PSA 9 at $77, and the PSA 10 at $243. Those averages over the last 30 days. Interesting. Could be a play. All right, let's move on to the top sales in the basketball card market by sale price in the last 14 days. So Michael Jordan's 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection limited logos patch autographs out of 75, BGS 95, sold on October 24th for $264,000. Wemby's 2023 Optic Gold Vinyl 1 of 1 out of in PSA 9, sold on November 2nd for $184,200. LeBron James 2003 Topps Chrome 111 Gold Refractor out of 50 in BGS 9, sold on November 2nd for $162,300. Michael Jordan's 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Noble nameplates patch autographs out of 25 in PSA 7, sold on October 27th for $114,000. And Jalen Brunson, a name that is interesting to see on this list, his 2018 Prism Choice Nebula 1 of 1 in a PSA 9, sold on November 2nd for $96,700. Very interesting. All right, now let's go to basketball cards that have sold 5 or more times in the last 14 days with the highest sale price. Michael Jordan's 1986 Fleer 57 base PSA 9. It's a pop 3013 for those of you who are wondering. Sold on November 3rd for $18,400. The PSA 8 of that card is just under a pop. It's just over a pop 8,900, 8,919, sold on November 3rd for $6,670. The BGS 8.5 of that same card sold on November 4th for $6,300. Wemby's 2023 Prism Purple Ice 149 is a pop 70 in PSA 10, sold in PSA 10 yesterday, November 5th for $4,800. So a lot of Jordans and some Wembys on this list. Check out marketmoversapp.com and use the promo code NOOFFSEASON to dig in more. And now we're going to go to cards that have sold 10 or more times in the last 14 days that are rising the most by price change percentage. Raw or graded, rookie, non-rookie, doesn't matter. Jason Tatum's 2017 Optic Base Raw is up $30. That's up 3,031%. Peyton Pritchard, his 2020 Prism Green is up, raw is up 861%, up $8.95. Michael Thompson, 1986 Fleer Base Raw, up 828% or $8.20. Michael Jordan, 1998 Topps Base Raw, 774% up $11. Keldon Johnson, 2019 Prism Base PSA 9, up $18 or 685%. RJ Barrett, 2019 Prism Base PSA 10, up 674% or $26. Bilal Coulibaly, 2023 Prism Orange Ice, up 657% or $6.50. Now let's look, same category, biggest fallers by price change percentage. Larry Nance, 1986 Fleer Base Raw, down 92% or $11.50. Charles Barkley, 1987 Fleer Base, number 9, down 90% or $11. Jalen Brunson's 2018 Optic Base Raw, down 90% or $8.51. As I mentioned, today's episode brought to you by CGC Cards. On Halloween last week, 1988 Fleer Karl Malone sold in CSG 85, the old green label, for $7 on a best offer accepted. Whoever bought that card could send it into CGC to get it in a new black label, CGC 85, which would look much better for only $5 more. Probably a good deal. Do that over at cgccards.com today. Thanks for joining us on the weekly basketball card market update. Don't forget to like this at youtube.com/Paul Hickey. Comment, share, leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast app. And stay tuned for our Monday and Wednesday Sports Card Strategy Show full episodes and Friday's premium podcast at nooffseason.com. Go get that free 30-day trial over at nooffseason.com today to get all the tools and information you need to make money flipping sports cards. And oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. Everybody, I'm Paul Hickey. Thanks so much and have a great day.